So we're here today to run through the Fallout Wasteland Warfare demo. We're going to be playing a quick mission between the Brotherhood of, not the Brotherhood of Steel, between the survivors. It's Sunday morning. Between the survivors and the super mutants. Okay. And basically a little bit of background. A once beautiful homestead has been destroyed by the vagaries of time. Somewhere in this area is actually a vault door. So Vault Tech have been working their nefarious schemes underground, and the survivors, Nora in her T-60 suit and her crew of survivors have got wind of this door, and they want to make their way in and find the juicy goodness inside. Okay. Meanwhile, the super mutants have, they've been living here for a while, and they're not particularly keen on these hideous humans coming over and stealing their funds. So they want to shut that one down. Okay. So the mission basically is the survivors need to make their way around the board, making their way to the various computer terminals, hacking into them, and if they can hack 3 of the terminals, they'll open the vault door and win the day. The super mutants, they don't want any of that. Right. So they know there's a kill switch, and if they can pull that kill switch, they can shut the vault door forever and drive the humans away. So what they need to do is find the key to the vault switch box, which is located in one of these red tokens, and then make their way to the kill switch itself, which is one of these blue tokens. They don't know which one it is. They need to find out. Okay. Put the key in the box, unlock the box, pull the switch, win the day. So one of the things that's quite central to a lot of this is what we call a narrative scenario. There's a couple of different ways of playing. The more combat focused tend to be more mirrored, whereas this is asynchronous. That's not the word I'm thinking of at all. They have 2 different objectives, basically. Right. So some scenarios you'll both be working towards the same goal. Some of them are very much you're working towards your own individual goal, trying to prevent your opponent from doing theirs. So, would you like to be the survivors?
Yeah, sure. I'll do the survivors. Yeah, that works. Cool. Yeah. So the first thing we need to do is find out who goes first. Okay.
In a normal game, it would be whoever has the fewest models. Okay. In this instance, we both have the same amount of models, so what we're going to do is randomize. On a 1 or a 4, you will take the first action. On a 2 or a 3, I will take the first action. Okay. I would take the first action, which is good, because it means I can show you how it works.
All right, perfect.
It's like it was meant to be. So,
that works perfect.
What are we going to do? I'm going to ready my first model, which I think I'm going to ready this super mutant. So, it's an alternating activation game, so we take it in turns activating one model. Right. However, once I've readied my model, I don't have to move him. I can hold fire, let you take a turn, and again, you could do the same. And basically, we could build up, I could build up a chain of 2 or 3 models. Once I decide they're going, we flip them to grey, but every model that's ready then has to go. So what this lets you do is build up kind of a tactical, flanking maneuver, or if you want to, rush them with 2 or 3 models. Right. However, what that is doing is giving your opponent the opportunity to do more first. Gotcha. So there's that kind of risk-reward system of like, how much do I want to do versus how quickly do I need to do it? Okay. So I'm going to do this guy. The other thing we're going to do is flip the first event card for the turn. Okay. So the first event card, oh no, there's a dust cloud. So a thick dust cloud driven by a strong gust of wind is heading this way. The loose dust will hamper visibility. So no one can shoot their weapons at long range for this turn. Okay. So that remains in play for the whole turn. So range has just been cut in half. Been cut off. Okay. It's not great. So that changes things slightly. Okay. So this super mutant, he is going to activate. So I flip his token, show he's going. He can move up to yellow, or he can charge up to red, and everything in the game uses coloured rulers. Right. They are colour impaired friendly, so if you have any red, green missing or anything, that you can tell from the corners what colour is what. So luckily I don't, so I can just go, I know I'm moving yellow. So he needs to make his way to maybe have a look in here to find the key, and then hopefully have a look over there. So. Everyone gets 2 actions a turn. Okay. So his first action is to move, and we go front of base to back of base. Okay. So that's his first action point gone. Okay. He's got an awareness of green. So is he in range to have a look? He is just in range, so I'm now allowed to look at this. Okay, so I now know if that's my mission objective or not. Right. I don't have to reveal it because you don't know yet. Okay. You can of course go and have a look in your turn, find out where I'm headed. Right. So that's his first action. He can't shoot because we know range is down because of the dust cloud. So he's actually going to move again. He's going to move to there. I will not activate that yet because I have no more actions. If I had any more actions, I could flip that over and have a look and see if I found the key and see what else was under there. Gotcha. So. That's my super mutant's first action, first turn done. He's got the grey marker to show that he's been activated. Play passes over. So, take a turn. Who are we going to activate?
All right, let's see here. So my main objective is to get to one of these terminals, correct?
Get to the terminals, hack into them.
And I have to find out which one is the correct
you need to find 3 of the 4.
3 of the 4.
Once you've unlocked 3 of the 4, you've opened the door.
So what I'll do is maybe I'll start with the sole survivor.
Okay, great.
So I've got a yellow and a red, I guess, for my movement.
Sure. So she's moving yellow. She's
So it starts yellow and then goes to red afterwards. Is that kind of how it works? Just in order?
She moves yellow.
Yep.
If she charges,
charging, right,
it'll be red.
Okay.
You can only charge if it gets you into base-to-base contact with an enemy model.
Okay.
This is Soul Survivor over here.
What's that?
That's just Soul Survivor.
Oh,
She's
okay.
got a super power armor. This is just a settler.
Oh, gotcha.
Nora's been out there for a while.
I see what you're saying. Okay, okay. Cool.
So she can
I'll
reach
go like
the
this.
first objective marker.
You can put it right in front, right?
Yep, that's absolutely fine. So if you want to, you can now try and hack into that console.
Okay.
So it's a computer, so you use your computer skill, which in this case is against your intelligence.
Right.
Different skills can be in different locations depending on the model, so not everyone uses the same special stat for the same skill, which makes it quite exciting.
Cool.
In this instance, the white dice is the skill dice, so you roll that for any skill check you make, be that firing a gun, hacking a door, picking a lock.
Okay.
And what you need to do is roll equal to or under your stat. So it's intelligence 5.
So 5.
5 or less on the white dice.
5 or less?
So roll the dice.
Give it a shot.
That's an exclamation mark, so that's a 1.
That's a 1?
Success.
That's a success.
If you were firing a gun or hitting with a close combat weapon, that would also be a critical hit.
Okay.
In this instance, no need there.
Gotcha.
Nonetheless, that is a successful hack. You've hacked your first console, so you are a third of the way to achieving your mission.
Perfect.
And that's her 2 actions gone.
Okay.
So we mark her.
Oh, that's right.
Token.
Use kind of a. All right.
So I'm actually going to do this guy next.
Okay.
And I'm going to move him straight away. So he's going to move forward, so he is going to get into base-to-base contact. So he's still got an action point left.
Right.
So I can find out what's in there. So I flip it over, and I see it's on a successful lockpick, I get an item. Unfortunately, super mutants can't pick locks, so that's awkward. So he doesn't.
That happens.
That does happen. Yeah. Super mutants just don't have the ability.
Okay.
Not to worry. He does still get to see if he finds the key though.
Okay. Okay. So we'll roll it.
On a roll of 1, I will find the key. He does not find the key, so no key there, not to worry. So that's his 2 actions done. Play goes back to
All
yourself.
right. Let's see. So this is just a regular settler or survivor,
regular
right?
settler, so in this case, they're both
guy.
on the same, so you just share a card.
Okay, so I'll do that again. I'm going to send the settler over to this one here. So yellow.
She's just going to get there.
That.
Perfect.
So is that successful technically, or how does that? Like as long as it's touching, basically.
Yeah. As long
as it's touching. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm rolling the white die.
So that's a 1. So again, that's a success. And again, if we were playing a kind of an advanced game, that would also give you a free quick action.
Gotcha.
So you are 2/3 of the way to success. It's going well for the survivors. Excellent. So again, we'll mark her with a.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Right, I'm going to do my boss now.
Okay.
He's going to move. I don't think he's quite ready for a charge yet, so he's going to move again. And we know we've got a console here and a console here. So he needs to head Nora off at the pass.
So just so I understand too, the charging aspect, if you wanted to charge, you can do that when you're activating it. It's your choice.
So next turn, for example, I would now be within charge range, so I would take a charge action instead.
Oh, you have to be within range to do that charge. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Cool. So that's him gone. So play pass back to yourself. We've got dog meat and
dog meat. Yeah. Let's do. Dog meat uses red, correct? So maybe I'll go with dog meat.
Dog meat's
so
fast.
let's do that.
He's a good boy.
Let's go straight. I don't know if it's going to work. It might go straight up the middle. This could be dangerous. Very dangerous. I'm going to go for it though.
Okay.
So I'll send dog meat.
So he's going to do that. The middle. And he's charged blue, so he goes a long way on the charge. Does he want to charge?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So
who's he going to charge?
I'm going to charge off to this guy here.
Okay, so you're well in
So I'll
range.
definitely in range. So I'll kind of.
So he charges in.
Move him in.
Whenever you make a charge. So you still need an action to attack, so he won't be able to attack this turn.
Right.
However, he does still get his charge bonus, which is when he makes his first attack, he can either add a green dice, which will make his hit more accurate, or a black dice, which will make it do more damage if you do.
And I get to choose.
And you get to choose. Sir.
Interesting. I'll go black.
Is the right answer. Okay. I always encourage people to go black.
Okay. So I just keep that next to him.
Perfect. Yeah, there we go. So we know now next turn we get that bonus black dice.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's dog meat done. So I've got my mutant hound, and he is also a speedy young pup. So he's gonna advance to there. and he's charged blue, so he is in charge range. However, he's going to have to cross scenery.
Right.
So whenever you cross scenery, you drop to the next banding range.
Okay.
So I'm taking. However, that still gets me in. So my Super Mutant Hound is going to interfere with Nora's plans to find the vault.
Interesting.
And again, I will give them a black dice because everyone loves rolling black dice.
They do. Yes.
And that's his turn done. So your final activation.
Okay, so Settler, go yellow. Let's do. So I've got with her, I have, or with him, I'm not sure.
That's a dude. Yeah.
Dude, is it going? He has for a weapon. What
He's
does he
got a
have?
hunting rifle.
A hunting rifle.
And you can see that your hunting rifle has short range blue.
Yeah.
So you know you can shoot either of those models this turn if you want to, because we can only shoot at close range.
I'll give it a shot to this guy.
Okay,
here.
so you're going to shoot in close combat.
Yeah.
So shooting in close combat is awesome. There is a risk you hit your models.
Dangerous. So then maybe I'll try the guy who's in the clear. Let's do that.
So we're going to just stand still and shoot, and that does mean you can shoot twice if you want to.
That's good.
So we know you're at close range.
Yeah.
So as ever, we always roll that dice.
Okay.
You also then roll any bonus dice on your card. Okay. So you can see there at close range, you roll 2 yellows. It's a rifle weapon. So we find the rifle skill on your card. So it's perception 6 or lower. However, because you're crossing scenery, that drops down by -2. So it's 4 or less.
Oh, tougher.
No idea what gender that is.
So that's a 7, so unfortunately that's a miss.
Yeah.
However, you have got 2 actions, so you can shoot again.
Okay, I'll give it another shot.
We're looking for a 4 or less. That's a hit.
That's
fantastic.
a hit. There we go.
So,
Perfect.
We've got the hit. We know that's a definite hit, irrespective. You've got a Nuka-Cola bottle, which you could spend on triggers. In this instance,
nice.
the hunting rifle has no triggers.
Okay.
If it was dog meat, you'd be able to activate his ability there. So that one doesn't do anything. This one, however, this is what the yellow dice are all about. That's basically -1 to my armor save. So you've punched through my armor with that hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
If we have a look at the card, you can see a hunting rifle does physical damage, so you can have physical energy or radiation, just like in Fallout, and it does 2 points. So I've taken 2 damage, and it ignores 1 of my armor.
Gotcha.
If we have a look at my card, we can see I've got 1 physical armor, 1 energy armor, no radiation armor. Actually, I'm immune to radiation, because I'm
punching through that 1.
So you go straight through that, so I don't get to make an armor save, and it just does 2 wounds. So I'll
good.
take 2 wounds, and I'll pop them on there.
It's a bad day for him.
It's not a good time. And again, if we have a look, we can see my life force is on endurance, so I have 6 wounds total. So I'm a third of the way to death.
Gotcha. And then I do the same thing. I just throw a token on to say he's activated or taking his turn, essentially, or
Sorry, say
or
again?
do I put a grayscale
Yes,
activation?
yeah, you would, yeah. I mean, it is
Not a big deal. End of the turn.
that's
kind
the
of thing.
last turn.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
So what we do now is we remove all the ready
Take them all
tokens.
back. Okay.
So they all go away. Fantastic.
Nice to see you as always.
Okay, so start of turn 2, we flip the next event.
Yeah.
What do we get? So vertibirds overhead. No sooner than they're heard, the 4 vertibirds dart past above, fading into the distance in the southeast. So that's just a thematic card.
Okay.
In this instance, doesn't do anything. Some of the cards don't do stuff. They're just
Right.
like cute little montages from the Fallout universe. Like occasionally you tune into the radio and things like that.
Right.
So it's just to keep that suspense going. It's
Cool.
like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Something
you never
bad's
know.
coming, yeah.
So that's no event this turn. So the dust cloud has passed. So visibility is back to normal.
Okay.
You had priority last turn, so I get to take the first action this turn.
Okay.
Is that right?
I think
no,
so.
no.
No,
Sorry.
it's the other way around.
I had
Yeah.
it. So you get to make the first step. So what are we going to do?
Let's think
Who's
here.
going to activate? So we got dog meat ready to chew on this guy. Nora could actually hit the hound before it hits her, which might buy her some time. She could walk away if you want to. It does risk
let's
me
do it. Let's
hitting
hit the
you.
hound. I thought
Okay,
like
so we're
that.
going to hit the hound.
Let's do
Okay.
that.
So you've got your baseball bat.
Yep.
Or you can actually shoot your rifle in close combat, but it's a little bit harder to hit.
Let's do the baseball bat. This makes
Okay,
sense.
cool.
So black die.
Baseball bat is black, yellow, and
Do I get an extra
white
black, or is that you that has
So
extra black?
I've got the extra black because I
You've got the
charge.
extra black, yeah.
However, your strength is 5, but because you're in power armor, you get an extra 3 strength. So your strength is currently 8.
Okay.
If you go 7 or higher, you get a bonus black dice. So you actually get the bonus black dice to represent the extra momentum provided by your
perfect.
super strength. So we're looking for an 8 or less because it's a melee attack.
Right.
So 8 or less, that's a hit.
That's it.
Oh my word, that's a hit for
That's
2
pretty
extra
good.
damage, ignoring 2 armor. So again, the Mutant Hound only has 1 armor, so that's going straight through my armor. So 1 off that, 2, 3. 3 wounds on the Mutant Hound. That was a big hit for
decent
Nora.
hit, yeah.
So I'm marking him with 3 wounds. He has a total of 5, so
I can go again, right?
he's not having a good time. And you've got 1 extra action, so you can
And do I
swing
get all
again.
the dice?
You get all the dice again. Yep, absolutely.
All right.
8. That is your strength. That is 2 more damage, ignoring 3 points of armor. So you've just obliterated my boy.
Just destroyed him.
That's just a bad time for that hound. So yeah, that didn't go well. So power armor.
Yeah, it does its job. It does its job well.
Excellent. So So we'll mark Nora to show that she's activated.
Right. I got to
Cool. So my turn. I'm going to search this.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a search. So that's just an item. So what did I find in the item deck? I found a desk fan. Lucky me. So
you're rich.
I'm rich. I got myself 14 caps. So
perfect.
That has no in-game effect in terms of on the battlefield.
Right.
But between games, if we were playing a campaign in the settlement,
right.
I would be able to spend those caps on building new equipment in my base. So what I do is I'll keep that in my stash.
Yeah, yeah.
And as time goes on,
cool.
things will happen. And then did I find the key? So this is my second search. So I now need a 2 or more, 2 or less.
Okay.
I have found the key. Nice. Fantastic. So he's got the key.
He's got the key.
Now he just needs to get to the box
That's
to fix it.
Yeah.
So he will.
So you need to get to either here or here, correct?
It's one of those. And of course, I looked at that one because I had to have a look. So I'm just going to reconfirm my suspicions.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to take a move action with his second action, and if he goes over there, that's going to drop him to orange. Or he can kind of take the long way around and get close to Nora. He's going to take the long way around.
And can miniatures hop over fences, things like that?
He
like,
can,
how does that work?
but it would just drop him down a range band from yellow to orange.
It's kind of like a penalty for the...
Yeah, absolutely. So he's going to take the long way around and hope Nora doesn't notice him sneaking past.
Gotcha.
She may have noticed him, and she may be aware he's got the key.
Right.
We removed that token because I searched it. Okay, so that's my turn done, so back to yourself. What's the plan?
So what do I do here? Let's do... let's go ahead with... We might as well do Dogmeat. He's already right up there.
Okay, so Dogmeat's going to kind of chew away on my boss mutant. So Dogmeat has got white dice, because he's always going to roll that white dice. Yellow, green, blue.
That's a lot.
And then because you charged, you're taking
the
your
extra
bonus
black
dice.
and then I
so you spend that. Absolutely.
That's a decent amount of dice.
And you need an 8 or less. Oh, so unfortunately the X is a miss.
It's a miss.
So that would have been a good roll otherwise. So yeah, again in a full game that would have also given you an action point.
Right.
But in this instance, it's just a miss. You do get to make your second attack if you so choose. However, it's no longer a charge, so you lose.
No
the
longer a charge. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, that's a 5. That goes down to a 4 because
4 minus
5 minus 1 is 4, and we can see we're looking for an 8. So
right.
it's definitely a hit.
Okay.
Let's go straight through 2 points of armor, and you've rolled the bottle cap trigger. So, in this case, what that does is if I had taken a prepare, you would strip that off. It's basically you grab onto my arm and you're like flailing around, and my cool preparation's been stripped away.
Right.
I hadn't prepared, so it does nothing in this case. So you've definitely hit. You're doing 2 points of physical damage, and you go through 2 points of armor.
Nice.
A brute only has 2 armor, so that just goes straight through, and I take 2 points of damage. He has a total of 8, so he's a tough guy.
He's got a lot to work with there.
So, what do I need to do?
So then I guess this thing is...
Yeah, he's now spent.
Done.
I'm going to do my boss, I think.
These guys are tough, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to swing away with the boss. I need to get Dogmeat out of the way so I can make my way to my objective.
Okay.
So, the boss has got a sledgehammer, and he's going to hit the dog with it. And again, because he's strength 7 or higher, he gets the bonus black dice.
Right.
So he's a melee of 8, so he needs an 8 or less. He's got the hit.
Yep.
It's doing an extra point of damage, 3 damage, ignoring 2 armor. Dogmeat's armor is 2, so that's 3 wounds on Dogmeat. That's not very friendly.
It's not good at all.
However, Dogmeat is a tough little scrapper, and he's got 8 wounds, so he's hanging in there.
Oh, that's right, because it can change his hero based on where those icons are.
Goes. Yeah. Gotcha. So I'm going to swing again. That's a 9, however I got the minus, takes it down to an 8, so luckily I got that hit. So normally the green dice is the dice that does the minuses, but every dice does a little bit of everything else.
Okay.
So that's another hit, ignoring 1 armor this time, and you're taking 3 damage. So you should get to make an armor save now, because I'm only ignoring 1 of your 2 armor.
So the armor save comes from...
so it's in the red box.
Right here?
Yep, so you got your 2 physical, 2 energy, no radiation.
And this is sort of red border to remind you.
Yeah, because it's red dice, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
The way armor works, it's probably, of all the mechanics, it's the one that sounds, it's the hardest to explain. It's really simple, but it's quite hard to explain. So basically, you need to roll equal to or under your armor value.
Okay.
For every kind of...
Which is very tough.
It's tough, you basically you need a 1.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1, you ignore that much armor.
Right.
Anything over, you just take straight damage.
Okay.
It'll make sense once you've done it, but the explanation is tough. Gotcha. So you're looking for a 1, essentially. So you've taken 3 wounds, you've failed your armor check, because that is not a 1, so the full damage went through. If you'd rolled a 1, you'd have your 3 wounds, and then your armor value is 1, you would take 1 away. So that's how that works. So if you were still armor 2 and you rolled a 2, you take 2 away. If you rolled the 1 and you had 2 armor, it would only be the 1.
Okay.
So that's kind of how that works.
Interesting.
So you take 2 more damage. No, you took 3. You didn't save any, did you?
3. No, I didn't.
Okay,
that's
so
bad.
Dogmeat's on 6. Still hanging in there.
Still hanging there.
That guy,
barely.
he's a tough dog.
Barely.
So that's
It's not good news for him.
it's
right
not
now.
great. It's sorry, there's plenty more dog meats in the Wasteland. You'll find another one. It's okay.
Find something
This is like bog meat. It's like the second-hand dog meat. They didn't make the final car. So that's the end of my Super Mutant Brute.
Okay.
Back to yourself. What are we doing with our settlers?
Yeah, so the settlers, let's see here. So, oh man. Okay, so yellow. Yellow is not very far.
Yeah.
That is tough.
And they're not armed with any melee weapons either. So
No,
every model has like a basic melee attack, and you can shoot your guns into melee as well.
So this guy's got 2 damage. This guy's got none.
No damage, but he's got the key.
Oh, he has the 2.
Oh, he's got 2 as well.
Yeah,
Sorry,
2,
you're
okay.
right. And he
So
also has the key.
Let's go ahead and shoot this guy here.
Okay.
I'm going to use the settler and shoot here.
Okay, no worries. So
Because I think that this guy's got it.
you are probably at close range,
Okay.
I would imagine. So you got your hunting. Yeah, you're well in close range. So you're shooting into combat, so you get +2 to your stat. However, you're shooting over a fence, you get -2.
Minus
So she goes to a basic
Blocks it
shot.
out. Okay.
So you need your 2 yellow dice for close range.
2 green.
You realise if you do badly here, you could kill dog meat. So it's yellow, not green. 'Cause
Oh,
you're at
okay.
close range.
Oh, right. It's based on that side. Okay. I could kill dog meat.
You could. So you're looking
it's a little
for
dangerous.
a 6 or less.
I'm risking it.
You're risking it.
I'm a horrible person.
That's a hit. So now we find out who it hits.
Okay.
On a 1 or a 2, you hit me because I was your intended target.
Right.
On a 3 or a 4, you'll hit dog meat.
Oh,
so you're
jeez.
more likely to hit me.
Yeah.
There is a risk you hit dog meat.
Okay.
So we're looking for a 1 or a 2. Oh, you got lucky. So that's the hit.
Okay.
1 extra point of damage for a total of 3.
Okay.
No armor break though, so I get my full armor test. So my armor's 2.
Okay.
So again, I know I'm taking 3 damage.
Right.
Whatever I roll on this dice that's under my armor value,
Right.
I remove. If I go over, I remove nothing.
Right.
So I need a 1 or a 2. So I rolled the 2, so I take 2 off.
Yep.
1 still sneaks through.
Okay.
So that's
a
3 damage. Okay. You
Okay.
can take a second shot.
Oh man, I don't know if I should risk stuff like that anymore. Can I reach this guy here? I think.
Yeah. So, oops.
Oh no, at black. I guess it's
He's
true
not at short range,
because it's.
but then
Or long
long range
range.
is blue plus black.
Yeah, let's do long
So you're
range.
well in the long range.
Let's do that.
So this now goes to 2 green dice instead.
Okay.
So hunting
Oh, that
rifles
makes
are really
sense.
powerful at close range
Yeah.
and really accurate at long range.
Gotcha.
So all the weapons have like different variations depending on the range you're at.
Okay.
So again, we're looking for a 6 because there's no intervening scenery. That's an 8, but we get the -2, goes to a 6. Perfect
Nice.
roll.
Nice.
3 damage. So again, that's 3 damage. And he's got an armor value of 1 because he's only wearing a little metal shirt. So does he resist it? He resists 1, so I take 1 away. And he takes 2 more damage. So he's got 4 wounds, he's got a total of 6, so he's nearly gone. That's both your actions, isn't it?
That is, yeah. So,
Okay, so we'll mark him up with a grey token.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's time to do what Super Mutants do best. So, I can't charge with my first action, so I'm going to have to take a move, and then I will charge. So he charges in,
Okay.
and again, I'll take that. So my final turn will be attacking with him.
Not good. I don't like this.
And I'll mark him with a ready token. I've realised I did make a crushing mistake. Could you kill my... Oh, no, I didn't. We're fine. We're
good?
fine.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, cool.
Game state is still valid. We're okay.
Perfect.
Because this is a serious business game.
It
This
is.
is like the
This is
finals
yeah.
of the Fallout tournament. Big money stakes playing on the table. So, back to yourself.
So over
We've got
here,
one more guy.
Yeah. So
He's going to try and kill the key carrier.
Yeah, I think we're going to
no.
shoot him. I think we're going to shoot
That's
him.
not
It
good.
just makes sense. So
I think it does.
It's probably a black or blue's pretty. Yeah.
I think you're at close
so
range.
2 yellow.
Yeah.
Two yellow
No,
and a
you're
white.
very much at close range.
And where'd that white die go? There it is. Losing my mind.
So,
here.
no worries. We're looking for that 6.
All right, here we
6
go.
or less. Oh, that's a. Oh, he would have
that's
been
so
very dead.
bad. Yeah,
that's a shame. So, second
the
shot
worst.
then.
Okay.
7 goes to
6.
6. That gets you the hit. So
the
you've
hit.
done 2 damage.
Okay.
I have to save at least 1 point, or you've killed my key carrier.
Here's hoping.
So. He saves it both. He's lucky. So it bounces off his armor play. That was a tense moment for the Super Mutants.
Okay.
Okay, that's everyone gone, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we
we're
reset
set,
for the final turn. So it's all to play for. This is the make or break turn.
This is the make or break
So
turn.
the final event is unbearable heat. Oh no. This is bad. So the heat seems to have a physical weight of its own, pressing down, stifling. So we both pick a model, and that model only gets 1 action this turn.
Right.
So I'm gonna pick this guy for my 1 action guy.
Okay.
Who would you like to pick for yours?
Probably. Cool, this is tough. Action. Let's do dog meat. He's in big trouble.
Okay, cool.
I think he's going to get slaughtered.
Dogmeat's taking one, he's taking one.
Okay.
So I now have the fewest models on the table, so I get priority.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is unsurprisingly run with my key dude.
Right.
And he's going to get there. And he's going to get there, but he doesn't have another action to unlock the thing. So I'm right where I need to be to win the mission, but I need to be able to unlock it.
Okay, so I got a little bit of time to kind of...
I'm one away.
Interesting. So if I take him down, does the key drop?
The key drops,
where he is?
absolutely.
Oh, geez,
yeah. So I'm setting up for a last-ditch effort to win the game. I'm trying my best. It's like whether or not Dogmeat can wrestle this guy to the ground.
It's going to be a game of football with linebackers.
Yeah, like form a line of scrimmage and absolutely. So, your turn. What are we going to do?
Okay, so you're way outside of my shooting range, I think.
I think you'll find I'm not.
Never
I'm
mind.
in range. There's
obstacle
terrain.
Yeah. So that's -2, right?
But it's -2 to hit, but you can still, thread the needle and drop him. You never know.
If I move him around the vehicle and then shoot, is that a doable thing or no?
That means you will no longer have the negative modifier, so you can absolutely do that.
Interesting. I might do it. I think it just makes sense. So I'll kind of truck him around the side here.
No worries. And then you've got a nice clear line of sight.
Yes.
Shoot me in the back.
So for my rolling with him, it's a soul something.
Soul rifle. You're at short range, so it's black-green.
Black-green, perfect.
And we're looking for a 7 or less.
There we go.
Oh, critical failure. That was an inopportune time. And again, in a full game, you'd have got a quick action there, so you could actually do like a quick hip shot, just try and finish it. Unfortunately, this is not advanced mode, so that's an unfortunate miss. Okay, I almost need you to kill that guy just so you can drop the key. That's really unfortunate. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack Dogmeat, and then I'm gonna do an advanced maneuver. So. Attacking Dogmeat with my Sledgehammer O'Death. Okay. And I need 8 or less because I'm strength 8. So
it's going to be a bad day for Dogmeat.
I think this might be the end of the Faithful Hound. That's a 6, that's a hit. It's going straight through your armor for 3 damage.
Full on,
so unfortunately, Dogmeat goes to the Great Pound in the Sky. That is a brutal. What I'm going to do as part of that before I kill Dogmeat, Dogmeat's not dead, guys. He's just resting. It's okay. I'm going to do what's known as a combat slide. So I get to move, retaining base to base. I'm going to combat slide around to there because what that means then is I can make my second attack against your sole survivor.
Oh, that's cool. So you can essentially do that combat slide once you've killed a model?
It's whenever you're in melee, so like
just kind of rotate around. That's cool.
So it just lets you get a little bit, the idea is they would just sit here going, I hit you, I hit you.
But kind of
with swirling melee kind of thing.
That makes sense. Cool.
Combat slide to there. And I'll hit you on the T60. So now this is going to be a big old tin can that I'm going to try and take down. That's a hit. That's a hit for 2 extra bonus damage and breaking 1 point of armor. So you've taken 4 damage total. However, power armor is awesome. The clue is in the name. It's a massive suit of armor. So if we have a look at our power armor suit, normally you'd have 3 armor. However, because you're wearing power armor, it goes up to 3 + 1 strong. So the way 3 + 1 works is your armor is 3, and you always resist the +1 for free. So one of those goes away. So you're going to take 3 damage. And then you'd be down armor 3. However, I've minused your armor down to 2. So you make an armor check of 2 to see how much of the remaining damage you resist. So we're looking for 2 or less. So you resist 1 more. So that's cool. So you take 2 wounds total. And they actually go on your armor, not on you. Because I can break your armor. So it's 2 damage on the armor, and the armor's got 4 endurance. Once that goes up to 4, the armor is broken, and it flips over. Now you still have, there are still benefits. You still get a strength bonus. It no longer has the strong bonus, so it's not as strong, but it's still good. And the other great thing about power armor is you ignore full damage, so you can jump off the roof in it if you so chose, just like in Fallout. So that was a good, hammering away on your hat. Like, let me in. So that's his turn done. Plague us back to yourself. What do you got?
This is interesting. So everyone's all paired up. Now it's risky for my settler to be taking shots.
I mean, he's still not engaged.
That's true. So how do I break, like if I'm up against this guy Jason, can I break engagement to go?
You can totally walk away, however I get a free attack.
Interesting.
Now I could miss that attack.
Now how do I go about, how would be the best way to try to attack this individual? That free attack's going to happen regardless if I try to go.
Well, no, because you could use a move action. Oh, well, I'll tell you what you can really do if you really want. You can either make a move action to move to there and not break coherency, or not break contact, or you can hit him and then use your combat slide to move to there to hit him with your second attack.
Oh, I see.
So either way, you can get an attack on him.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's do the attempt to hit on him, and then we'll do the slide.
Okay, so you're using your hunting rifle in close combat. So it goes -2 to the stats, so you're looking for a 4 to hit.
4, okay.
8
That's
goes to
way
7.
too high.
However, you do get to combat slide in.
Yep.
And you can make your second attack on him.
Okay, here goes. Scary.
7, 6. It's close, but it's still not close
Still
enough.
not close enough.
Unfortunately not.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I still have him to activate, don't I?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my charge attack.
This is bad
So
news, I
I'm
think.
going to hit you with my board.
Yep.
I took a black dice
Yeah, you have
bonus.
This is for him, right?
So
Oh,
yeah,
too
I'll
bad.
spend that one.
Oh no.
So I
Not
need a 6 or less to hit you.
Okay.
That's a hit.
No.
It's a hit for a bonus point of damage. It's 3 damage.
3 damage.
Settlers have 1 damage only, so
1.
you've taken 3 points plus or
Trying to
minus
not
whatever
negate
yours is.
1, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Yikes.
Oh, you
not
resist
gonna
none of it, so
happen.
it's 3 damage. They've got a total of 4 wounds. So you're hanging in there. So I'm going to swing
Barely.
again. I lose my charge bonus. 7 is a miss though. Oh, however, I outnumber you. I should be adding a green dice bonus because you are now flanked.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, it wasn't meant to be. Never mind. So, that's the end of my turn. It was close. I was nearly a 1-turn kill. Where's my markers going? So I'm marking with that. So you've still got this guy left to activate.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make my. This could be interesting. There's really no point in moving at this point because I don't think I can get away from the car.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a long range shot.
Okay, so you can take 2 shots. So, I'm shooting into melee.
Definitely 2 greens.
So 6 goes to 8 because you're shooting into a big area, basically.
Right.
So 8's to the hit.
Okay.
That's a miss,
another miss.
unfortunately. Oh dear, the dice have turned.
The dice have turned
And
on
then
me.
second shot. That's an 8.
Oh.
7, 6, 5. So definitely a hit.
Okay, good.
So you've hit.
That's
now
good.
we find out who it hits. So he was your original target?
Yes.
So he'll be 1, 2, he'll be 3, he'll be 4.
Okay. Oh no!
Oh no.
I've shot.
So that's 2 damage, and the most you can resist is 1. So,
That's fantastic.
whoops. You just accidentally killed your defender.
Yeah.
Okay,
These
I think
guys are
everyone's
the best team ever.
yeah, good teamwork. That's the end of everyone's turn, isn't it?
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's going to be the end of the game. We're going to end it on turn 3.
Okay.
I am probably on the cusp of
You
winning.
are. You are.
However,
I feel like you have it.
here's
now.
here's the interesting thing. You have the fewest remaining models.
Right.
So, if you took the turn
Yeah.
and you disengaged from combat
Yeah.
and you successfully hacked that console,
That would have been it.
You would win the game.
Yeah.
If you failed to do that,
Right.
I would win the game. So it's
Ah.
literally gone down to the wire. It
Gotcha.
comes down to how do you want to do it? Do
Yeah.
you want to roll the hack check to see where it ends up?
Go for
Why not?
objectives or kill the
So,
guys off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my swing against you.
Okay.
And I get a hit.
Oh, yeah.
So you take 2 damage, 1 strength ignores it. So if you roll a 1, you ignore all this damage.
Great.
You ignore
I
all the
do.
damage.
Wow,
So
look at
a
that.
successful computer check will win the game for you.
Okay. Here we go.
That's a
There it
successful
is.
computer
Successful.
game. It was meant to be.
Perfect.
So you hack the consoles. There's your 3 consoles. You
Yep.
have 1. You open the vault door.
Nice.
The superheroes were just within touching
within.
distance.
Just
but
within.
unfortunately, it was not meant to be, and they slink off in disgust. Their territory has been taken over by the wonders of Nora and her faithful companions. Dogmeat comes back. He was fine. It was just, he was just having a
He hid
rest.
underneath the porch or something.
Absolutely,
That's where he was the
absolutely.
whole time.
And you've now got the whole vault to explore, and who knows what goodness is waiting for you inside.
Probably lots.
So that's kind of
Awesome.
a good overview of the various mechanics. I think we saw quite a lot of the game
I
there.
did, yeah.
We didn't get to Dangers and Strangers because we didn't find them,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
but that's for another day.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hopefully you enjoyed that.
I
and that
did.
was a
Thank
good-
you. Thank you very
No
much.
worries.
Appreciate
Thank you for the
it.
game.
Yes.
Cheers.
Thank you.